In a world where opinions are constantly being thrown at us from every direction, whether through social media, colleagues at work, or even family and friends, it's easy to get caught up in worrying about what others think. But what if there was a way to break free from this mental trap and achieve true inner freedom? Today we're diving deep into the Stoic strategies that can help you stop caring about what others think and live your life with greater authenticity and peace. Let's begin by acknowledging that caring about what others think is a natural human tendency. We are social creatures, wired to seek approval and avoid rejection. However, when this concern becomes excessive, it can lead to anxiety, stress, and a lack of authenticity in our actions. Stoicism offers profound insights and practical techniques to help us rise above this pervasive issue. One of the core teachings of Stoicism is the Dichotomy of Control, which was famously articulated by Epictetus. He taught that some things are within our control and others are not. Our thoughts, actions, and responses fall into the realm of what we can control. On the other hand, other people's opinions and reactions are beyond our control. By focusing on what we can control and letting go of what we can't, we can significantly reduce our anxiety and live more authentically. Imagine you're giving a presentation at work. You're nervous about how your colleagues will perceive you. Instead of fixating on their reactions, a Stoic would concentrate on delivering the best presentation they can. You can't control their opinions, but you can control your preparation, your clarity, and your confidence. This shift in focus can be incredibly liberating. Consider the story of Marcus Aurelius, one of the most famous Stoic philosophers and a Roman emperor. Despite his immense power and influence, Marcus faced constant scrutiny and criticism. Instead of letting it affect him, he wrote in his Meditations about the importance of staying true to oneself and not being swayed by the opinions of others. He reminded himself that people have their own perspectives and biases, which are often influenced by factors beyond our understanding. By adopting this mindset, we can learn to see other people's opinions as reflections of their own inner worlds, rather than accurate assessments of our worth or abilities. This realization can help us detach from their judgments and stay grounded in our own values and principles. Another powerful Stoic technique is negative visualization. This practice involves imagining the worst-case scenarios and understanding that they are often not as catastrophic as we fear. By mentally preparing ourselves for potential criticism or disapproval, we can reduce our anxiety and become more resilient. For instance, if you're worried about how a new project will be received, take a moment to visualize the worst possible reactions. Imagine that some people might dislike your work or even criticize it harshly. Then remind yourself that this is just one possible outcome, and it doesn't define your worth. By confronting these fears head-on, you can diminish their power over you. Daily reflection is another cornerstone of Stoic practice. At the end of each day, take a few minutes to review your interactions and responses. Did you act in accordance with your values? Or were you swayed by the desire to please others? This self-awareness allows you to learn from your experiences and make conscious adjustments moving forward. Gratitude is also a vital component of Stoicism. By focusing on what we are grateful for, we shift our attention from external validation to internal fulfillment. Keep a gratitude journal where you note things you're thankful for, especially those that are independent of others' opinions. This practice can help you cultivate a sense of inner peace and contentment. In our hyper-connected world, it's easy to get caught up in the comparison game, constantly measuring ourselves against others. Stoicism teaches us to focus on our own path and progress. Instead of comparing yourself to others, compare yourself to who you were yesterday. Celebrate your growth and achievements no matter how small. Epictetus once said, "It is not what happens to you but how you react to it that matters." This principle is incredibly powerful when it comes to dealing with other people's opinions. You may not be able to control what others say or think about you, but you can control how you respond. Choose to respond with equanimity and grace, rather than letting their judgments dictate your self-worth. Embracing the Stoic virtue of wisdom can also help us navigate the complexities of social interactions. Wisdom involves understanding what is truly important and distinguishing between what is within our control and what is not. By cultivating wisdom, we can develop a clearer perspective on life and reduce our dependence on external validation. It's also important to recognize that seeking approval from others often stems from a lack of self-acceptance. Stoicism encourages us to practice self-compassion and accept ourselves as we are. This doesn't mean complacency, but rather acknowledging our imperfections and working towards self-improvement without being overly harsh or critical. Seneca, another prominent Stoic philosopher, advised that we should surround ourselves with people who uplift and support us, rather than those who constantly judge or criticize. By choosing our social circles wisely, we can create an environment that fosters growth and positivity. Stoicism offers timeless wisdom that can help us break free from the need for external validation and live more authentically. By focusing on what we can control, practicing negative visualization, daily reflection, and gratitude, and cultivating self-acceptance and wisdom, we can achieve true inner freedom. Remember, it's not about what others think of you, but about how you perceive yourself and live in accordance with your values. Thank you for joining us. If you found this video insightful, please like, share, and subscribe for more content on living a life of wisdom and balance. Until next time, stay true to yourself and embrace the freedom that comes from within.